All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My energy today is a little bit down. Okay, I will not be able to switch on my video. I'm not 100% okay, not emotionally, but health-wise. But I'll be fine. I will protocol observed, all leaders on the call. All right. I respect all leaders. I see Leader Brian Makanda. I see Leader Halima, Leader Kech, my brother Olujimu from Nigeria. Happy to see you again. Okay, so I will start my morning training with someone who's trying to associate me with a certain scam. I've seen it somewhere, so I will start with that. Someone is associating me with a certain scam somewhere, so I'll start with that. Okay. Okay, so I think I'll start with that. So many leaders have come to my inbox about it. I found this somewhere, and I wanted to, I think I need to find it here. Okay, someone is associating me with this scam, yeah. And this was not typed by me. I don't know, but I'm not health-wise fine, but I'll do my best to see. Okay, that I can speak to you this morning. All right, so this was a scam. This is a scam company. I've personally typed about it, and I've told people this is a scam. And yesterday, I think, I don't know whether I'm still in this group. Okay, yesterday, I personally typed to these guys and told them this is a scam. There's no evidence of profits and withdrawal in this scam. And someone posted this then. This and is now spreading the screenshots. Is now spreading the screenshots everywhere. You see, even Leader Julius is doing this. La 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 la. Please stop using my name to promote your scam company. I beg, please. I don't have fights with anyone. Please, don't use my name. I beg, please, don't use my name. Please don't use my name to promote this scam company. Okay. I don't have even time to discuss about it. I don't even time to play the holes that are there, but purely COTPS is a scam because you are depositing your money. You are depositing your money to this company, no matter how much profit they are giving you. They still take charge of your money. All right. And since they take charge of your money, I'm sorry, my energy is down. And since they take charge of your money, it's a pure scam. Okay. So I think I don't need to continue with that. Let me go to my topic for today. If you can hear me, all right, my voice is low. But if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up. You can still listen to me no matter how my voice is low. I want to go to my topic for today. My voice is low, but if you can hear me, let me know you can hear. I can't increase my energy past this because my health is not okay, right? But I had to make sure I come here. But after this Zoom call, I'll switch off my phone, right? And I need to have some rest. I hope no emotions attached. Okay. Now let me go to Royalq. Okay, having said that, let me go to Royalq. All right. Okay. All right. Now what I want to talk about today is basically and purely Hope now it will reflect. Okay. I want to talk about using the dollar cost averaging method to manage your trades, have low floating loss, right? Have low floating loss. And being able to understand that you will be able to still make profit even without depending on anyone's signal by buying coins that are at the bottom and being able to sell them when they rise up. And that's where I'm going to depend my training for today. Right? That's where I will depend my training for today. And if you do this, you will have less floating loss. You will not be seated in floating loss because you manage your funds right. I see the market is picking up. You are managing, there is a little pickup. You are managing your funds right, ladies and gentlemen. But not only managing your funds right, basically and purely, you'll find that you can still be able not to have serious floating loss. And that's where I'll base my training today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, depending on the capital you want to use to trade, this is now what I do when someone is new. I want to teach them the simple way of not depending on anyone to make money from Royalq business. All right. Okay. Okay, let me sell this trade. I know it will do well in the daytime. Okay, let me get out of it. All right. Okay, so that I can be able to trade with you. Okay, let me use general. Now, for example now, okay, what do I mean by, I'm talking about not depending on anybody, either provide a signal, right? You want to basically own your business. Maybe you are new in the business, you really basically and purely, this GMT will do well, by the way, but I want to share. Okay, now these are the few things you need to note. As we're using the application, okay, when you come and tap on percentage change, right? And you are able to see that on top here on professional, there's GMT, right? There's GMT here. Okay, let me block these messages. I'm sorry, my voice is a little bit down. I hope no one gets attached to it. Okay, on top here, you see GMT. I hope you can see that. And down here, you can see algo, right? Down here, you can see algo. Okay, down here, okay. Down here, you can see algo. Now, it's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, to note that algo has been at the top of the game. And now, once you enter this trade, you must stay there longer than you expect. So you need, if you're using this formula, which I'm now 100% adapting, I'm adapting this formula, not adding anything else apart from this. And if you are using this formula to trade, down here there is algo, and you see up here there is GMT. GMT was at the bottom. I just sold it to teach you something, but I know it's going to do well. It will rise. It will rise basically. I know it will do well, but I just want to share with you. It would make me some good profit, but I just want to share with you. Okay, now I come down here, and I notice down here there is IOTA. Okay. So what I'll do, I want to trade this coin. Now, I have $454. Let us get back to the mathematics. Royalq is purely mathematics, nothing more, nothing less. All right. Okay, let's go to the mathematics of the game. Okay, and anybody who has a calculator can trade. Okay, I want to trade IOTA. It's at the bottom. My capital is 454. So I will say times 0.2, which is $90. Where am I getting 0. I want to use 20% of my capital of 454. That is $90. So this is the money I'm going to use to trade this coin. All right. So what will I do? I will come here and pick IOTA. And my capital that I'm going to use is $10. So my first buying amount will go as low as $10, or I can go as high as $50 so that I could make some significant profit, maybe. Or I can do $10, up to you. Okay, let me say $50 for the start, right? And I'll pick up this coin, all right? Now, I'll put this coin on one shot, basically, and I'll take not less than 5% from the market. 5%. I can even take 3%, but I don't go less than 5%. Now, the whole position take profit, I'll put 0.1, or I can put 0% if I don't want to give my robot any doubt. Now, having set this coin now, I'll now take care. I'll put it in one shot. I'll now take care when the market goes against me. My capital is $90, so my balance is $40. Now I come here on the margin call configuration, and I have $40 to go. And let me say I give 4 margin calls, right? 4 margin calls, right? And I say, if this market goes down by 2%, my robot buy one time. That is $10. If this market goes deep by 5%, I have only $40, remember, but I can increase depending if I want to add in more money, basically. I can increase on the margin calls. And I say now when we want to talk about dollar cost averaging method, the power is that if the market fell down by 2% and I bought one time, now that the market has fallen down by 5%, I'll now 2 times, because now this coin is much more cheaper. And if I invest in more, I'll get more coins, but also the average price will move closer to the current price and I will jump out of that trade. Now I say if the market falls down by 10%, then my robot will buy 3 times. So 3 times 10, which is 30, this is 20. And then here I say if the market falls down by, let me say 15%, my robot shall buy 4 times. Now, although I wanted to use 20% of my capital in this trade generally, I have some more balance in my USDT. And this is 40, this is 30, which is 70, which is 20, which is 80, 90. So I can multiply by 2, which is 180, basically. Okay. So I save this. So since I have a backup price, right, I can still increase this 49, make it 90 as my first buying amount, and yet I have another 90 that can get me out of this trade anytime, okay? So I can do manual replenishment, and I put in, that was 50, another $40, since I have the 90 that can basically get me out of that trade, right? And I'll keep it to that, okay, $90. And so this coin, IOTA, now the 3 that I'm trading, if you are basically able to look at these coins, you see, although the market has been very fluctuating, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any serious floating loss, right? And as these coins are moving now from the bottom, right? From the bottom, okay? From the bottom going up without depending on anyone giving me a signal, what I realize is the ability to be patient with the market. Okay, these coins will slowly rise, all right, from the bottom and keep on taking up. Like I would show you an example of this coin GMT. I picked up it yesterday, although I wanted to just show you today. I picked up yesterday, and it has been rising from the bottom. Now it's at 1.something%. And so basically, I said yesterday, I would personally not recommend anyone to trade 2 coins. One is ape, and another one is SLP. Why? They are very volatile. Okay, and also as you use this method to trade and the dollar cost averaging method, you make sure that you are not picking up a coin that has left the top. For example, when I scroll on the percentage change here, there's GMT. If I come back to trade and I find that it's GMT, because GMT was at the bottom yesterday, and it has been doing well with me. I just want to show you. GMT is at the top now. It's at 1.18. Remember, I found it down here. So if it increases to 2% or 4%, you're already making $5 to $10 on that trade alone. I'm saying without depending on anyone for signal. And you want to maximize your Royalq application without depending on anyone, even without you having a history of trading experience. You can be able to pick up a trade, right, at the bottom of the cycle. For example, as I'm using my Royalq, I know very well, here on the general, CRV is at the top. So if I come to pick up this trade, I'll not pick up CRV because I know CRV is at the top. If it comes down the bottom, I'll not pick it up. So I will pick one that is now IOTA at the bottom. And as I trade, I will understand it's all about being patient, right? It's all about me being patient and not fighting my capital, right? Not fighting my capital to make sure that I'm finishing my capital to involve all my money in the trade. And so the advantage is as the follows. I understand that because the market is low, the profit will be low. Okay, I personally understand that the market is low. There is no huge momentum in the market. The profitability will be low. But when the market changes, and what's the difference between a cycle and one shot? Okay, I'm going to explain. All right, so I understand that the market is low. When the market momentum will change and the market will be bullish, then everything we shall be entering, we shall be taking huge profit. Now, that's the difference between using the one shot and using the cycle, right? Okay. Now, the reason why I personally choose the one shot, okay, let me use the user guide to explain so that you understand I'm not learning this from heaven. It's available here in your tool. Okay, let me see if it's not here. Okay, what is one shot? One shot strategy and the cycle. One shot strategy, when it is activated, it's a strategy from buying to selling. The robot will stop operating after selling. The cycle, when it started, it's a strategy from buying to selling. After selling, the robot will continue to buy and operate. So that's the difference. So when I use one shot, that's why when I'm using one shot, I'm focusing so much on my first buying amount to be huge, right? Because I want my robot, once it sells, to give me that huge profit. But if I'm using a cycle, even if my first buying amount is $10, I understand the robot will keep giving me those little profits repeatedly for a very long period of time. So the reason why I trade one shot is that I'm picking this coin at the bottom, like I've picked IOTA. I'm picking this coin at the bottom. And so I want when it hits my set percentage, all right, it sells, all right, and this coin gets out of profit or it gets out of this trade. Then I can trade a new coin. I don't want to stay in this coin for a very long period of time. Okay. And so I'm picking these coins at the bottom, basically. And as they keep on, you'll find that IOTA may move from maybe -6, it gets to around -3. And already there is some good profit to be made. All right. And because on this one shot, I'm also caring on the continuous buying. That's why I have the margin call configuration. I'm caring for the other side of the market when the market is not at my favor. Okay, when this coin goes against me, my robot should be able to continue buying more of this particular coin if this market goes down. But if this coin keeps on just going up, I will take off 5% of $8 and $9, right? If it continues to trail through. But if it continues to go down, like you see YFI yesterday that I started to trade, you find that my first buying amount, my margin calls now, you see here, there are two, but you look at the market. The market went down by 2%. Then this coin went again down by 4%. And my robot bought 2 times. Because it bought 2 times, you see, if we get back to this coin again, you see the average price, even when this coin is going down, is closer to the current price. And this is the power of Royalq, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the power of Royalq. And the ability of using the Royalq application that we explain in our presentation is that power that even when the market will be going down, if you use the Martingale strategy and the dollar cost averaging method, you'll still be able to make profit when the market is going down. And so for you to be able to do this is the power and the ability to set your margin calls against big figures, all right? What do I mean? The market falls down by 2%, bought once. The market fell yesterday on this particular coin by 4%, it bought twice. And because it did that, now the next time, according to me, I want this coin to buy again when this coin falls down at 10%, which it has not yet done. And so because of that, you see, the current price is closer to the average price by 40 cents, 0.40 cents. And because of that, if this coin particularly bounce back a little, then I'll land back in profit. I hope you see, having bought at the bottom, as this coin is trailing through, it may go to -4, it goes to -3. All that is profit being made. Okay, all that is profit being made. Okay. Now you see, this is the beauty of buying at the bottom. You find that now Gala that might not have been doing well is now picking up. Okay. And Algo was at the top, now it's at the bottom. FTM was at the bottom, but is trading through. It's not the one at the bottom, meaning slowly by slowly, it will pick up, maybe make 2% or maybe 3%, and I'll get out of this trade on one shot. But if the market tries to go down, my robot is here to do the work for me to buy more using the Martingale strategy or the configurations that I've been able to set by myself, depending on the capital that I want to use to trade this particular coin. So where will my focus be now? My focus will not be focusing on winning generally on every trade that is available. Now my focus will be getting more money, all right, so that I could raise my percentage profit. Okay, getting more money so that I could raise my percentage profit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so with that, I want now to listen to your questions about this simple strategy, especially right now when the market is not good, right? The market is very slow, and the momentum of the market is very low. The momentum of the market is very low because we can be able to make good money when we have good momentum in the market. Okay, we can be able to make good money when we have good momentum in the market. Remember, Royalq does not control the market, all right? Royalq does not control the market. Royalq does not control the market. Now, once the market is as it is, and you don't want maybe to depend on any signals, all right? You want to trade by yourself using the Royalq application, all right? Maybe you don't have experience, okay? You can be able to pick a coin, determine how much capital you want to use on that particular coin, give it good margin calls to get up when the market goes against you, all right? So today, my energy is a little bit low, but I will keep it at that. Let me answer some questions. Okay, yes, Irene, let me start with you.
Good morning, everyone. So my question is on the margin calls. So let's say your first buying amount was 50 as you have shown us, all right? But now the margin calls, the first margin calls, it means you will have to change the first buying price to be like $10 so that when you're setting the margin call can go to, okay, let's say the first margin call is 2%. When the coin drops 2%, you buy it one time, meaning $10.
Yes.
I mean, the margin calls are counted according to the first buying price. Let's say
exactly. So you go back and change the first buying amount after you had brought the.
Okay, now in total, you have bought your coin at $90, but then you have to go back and change the first buying call when you're setting the margin call so that if it goes to 2%, it buys one time, which is $10. When it goes to 5%, it buys two times, meaning it's 2 times 10. That is 20 plus the 10, the first one, this is 30.
Yeah.
Now, so this is how now you set the margin calls according to the amount of the first buying price.
Amount. Oh.
Another thing I need to understand, now that you use 20% of your capital, meaning you now have to have this now amount to cater for the margin calls, another extra $100, let's say. Am I wrong or this is correct?
Okay, now it's up to you, right? But I will express it this way, okay?
Okay.
Now, if I want my budget is extra. Yes, I want to use 20% of my capital as my first buying amount, right?
Okay.
But I still have some more money, right? Because I'm using one shot. Don't forget that. And if my first buying amount is huge, my take profit will be huge. I hope you understand that.
Yes. Let's say because you started with 90.
Yeah,
this is what
so
I'm
yeah, that's why I started with 90. That is 20% of my capital.
Yeah.
So I still have more money, right, to cater if the market goes against me, right? And so I will not still use too much. I will budget for still 20% to cater for the margin calls, right?
Okay, I get it. Yes.
Yeah, to cater for the margin calls. Like I've used 90, but I've set my margin calls also to cater for $90, all right?
Yeah.
That is making me use a total of $180 to trade that particular coin that I want to trade.
Well understood now.
Yeah. So even if someone sends you the one shot, someone sends you the one shot, don't get excited with their one shot, right? So what you do, you say, okay, I will use 20% of my capital, and I still have another 20% all of my capital that will help me if this coin goes against me. You understand?
Yes.
So generally, you are managing your money right, so that if this coin goes against you, you can jump out of floating loss. Like you see, if I didn't have the margin calls, let me give you an example. I would be already floating too much, all right? I would be in negatives too much. For example, this coin fell yesterday, first 1%, but it fell again 2%. You understand?
Yeah.
It means I would be already floating too much in this coin. So if you look at this coin, you see, when we are trading, we need to focus on the average price, right?
Yeah.
If you want to prove you are really floating, check your average price. It is very far away from the current price. But the use of the robot is to help us that when the average price is running too far away from the current price, you use the margin calls to buy more so that the average price gets closer to the current
price, to the current price.
And two, since I'm buying at the bottom, all right, okay, without anybody telling me how much profit I can take, the minimum I can take from this is 3%. You understand? The minimum I can take is 3%. And as I'll be trading, I will be not too greedy. You understand? Eh? I will understand that I'm dealing with a market that has a low momentum. Okay. And so I'll be patient and I will not be comparing results with other people. Okay. Why am I doing this? I want to be perfect at my, let me say my $1,000. All right.
All right.
So that when I increase my capital to $10,000, all right, I know what to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what to do, and I can maximize my money very, very well. And now I'll be trading more coins. I don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'll now be trading more coins, and I will not have floating loss. All right.
Yeah.
As others will be dying, my money, me, I will be okay. Because I know what to do, and it is simple that it can be shared or taught anyone who is hearing crypto for the very, very first time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Someone joins your team and you tell him, look, my sister, I've been able, when you want to get started, the business is simple. You'll always pick the coin that is at the bottom. All right. What you need to do, you'll come to your Royalq. It is a simple explanation of the business. You'll come to your Royalq, tap on quantitative, tap on percentage change, scroll through, look at the coins that is at the bottom. All right. Okay. Now come on professional. Look at the coin that is at the top and look at the coin that is at the bottom. Right. Now, if he comes to trade and he finds that it's the coin that Gala that has been at the top, now it is at the bottom of the anchor, then he doesn't need to trade this coin because it is now going deeper. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Like Algo. Algo is now going more deeper because it was at the top. So I'll not trade this coin because I checked here. CVR was at the bottom one day, now it's at 10%. And I can pick as much as I can. Just let me tell you, if this coin IOTA even just makes to -3, do you know that I have enough profit?
Yes.
Have enough profit. Do I need to be an expert to do that?
No.
So that's why keeping the business simple for everybody so that they can be able to basically do it on their own without depending on anybody. Understanding that Royalq is just simple mathematics. And as long as you keep on raising your capital, you'll be able to keep winning. And the other thing is to understand you need to be patient, especially right now when the market has a little momentum. Now, let me tell you the beauty about this type of trading using your Royalq application without depending on anyone. Let me tell you, if the market changes and gains momentum right now, okay, I hope you guys, you have been able to see there are times when the market gains momentum and you come to scroll in here and all the coins are in green. Am I right?
Yeah.
Every coin is doing well. Every coin is rising. Now, because I had bought at the bottom and I see this coin, the market has now changed. It's good, getting some good momentum. Now, do you know what I will do? I'll come on this coin and then I will pause it. You understand?
Okay.
That it can even go beyond my 3%. It goes beyond my 3%. Maybe it gives me 7 or 8%, and I can make huge
profit.
Do I need to pay for a signal to make money?
No.
And if I'm okay, and if I have time on my trades, okay, I have time, okay, maybe I have time. Do you know what I will do? Okay, I want to make some little profits. I'll come. You see, this is 0.5. Am I right?
Yeah.
I can make this profit still. And I still come back with the same strategy. I start this trade.
Yeah.
You remember I said I want to use a total of $90. So I'll start with 50. Okay. I start again because it's still at the bottom, right? If I have time, I'm saying if maybe right now, today I'm not going to the office, I'll stay home, all right?
Yeah.
So I have time. So my first buy, I want to use $90. So I put in 50 first, then I come back with another 40. I'm entering at different times of the market, right? I still have my trade. If I have time, if I come and check and give me 0 point something, you might find that slowly, where there was, I've so far made my $2. You understand?
Yeah,
And,
I get it.
these $2 I'm making, I'm not using anyone. I'm not depending on anyone. It is me and my Royalq application. I don't have any serious floating loss. Again, you see?
Yeah, I see.
So the reason why I'm sharing this idea is to tell you you can be as independent as possible. I'm not saying you don't learn. These are things that don't have the energy. We'll come back, talk about how maybe analyzing the market, because we are giving you more skills. You can go an extra mile. But I can still use Royalq from scratch without depending on anyone, without even checking news, without even checking how this coin is doing at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope it's okay with you now.
Yeah, now it's very clear. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you too. Okay. Yes, leader Newsborn. The Newsborn.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. And please, I'm not that happy that you are down, but please, you need to rest. You need to rest, take proper rest, and eat well. And you can carry everybody and be sick. But anyway, I appreciate what you are teaching this morning, and this is what I'll be striking very hard on my people to do and stop the straight one shot. The straight one shot is not that it's not good. Without using the dollar cost averaging, it will land many people into floating loss, and it's landing. We have been there. We have learned in a hard way, and we are still learning in a hard way to make proper use of this business and the robot. But I want to advocate that this dollar cost averaging should be the next topic to be taught rigidly with the margin configuration. If you are not able to use the margin configuration part, you are not ready for business yet. We should not advocate this straight one shot, just put one shot, quick. Floating loss will be your friend even for 1 year if you are running from this dollars cost averaging and the margin configuration. Floating loss will be your best friend even for 1 year or 2 years if you are here for long. So I'm telling everybody, anybody that comes to me, if you are not ready to calculate the mathematics of your money and how to manage your money through the margin configuration, I believe floating loss will be your best friend. And this market is going to, as I said, it's going to go down the more. I'm not saying that crypto panic and all that. Yes, they are just opinion. I always say crypto panic is opinion, not the rule of BTC. BTC have a rule. Even day before yesterday, they changed something in the BTC business. They changed something in the graph, and that is not going to go for our much favor as it is now, because the business, I say that, is going to go lower than this, because that is why we must use the dollar cost average, so that when it go down, we will know how to not to be in too much floating loss. So I will plead with you, Mr. Julius, to teach this topic once again with this margin configuration and dollar cost averaging, so that people will know how to calculate their money before they enter the market. Because from now, even from now, this May of June, May the Bitcoin is going to fall very well. And if you are not ready in that margin configuration, you will be the worst floating loss ever. Because I advocate, if Bitcoin does not touch 30,000, we will not start the real deal. Okay. And this month of May, we must learn how to use this margin configuration and manage our money properly. If not, they will be crying for you. Julius, floating loss. Okay, this is one thing I would beg you to also teach more and more until the people get used to this magic configuration table and money management.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Leader Newsborn. I want to emphasize, thank you so much. Like he has said, the reason why I'm here is that, ladies and gentlemen on the call, I want to emphasize that why do we decide to use the Royalq application and non-trade manually? Because if we don't get this in our mind, it will be very, very hard for you to have little floating loss that like I'm having, little floating loss. I've had huge floating loss. And let me give you one example about excitement. Look at this coin. Where are you? But I say someone should not trade this coin. It's very volatile. Look at this coin. And without the knowledge, okay, let me start it up. Without me, I'm one person who does something. I get back to myself and I say, but I need to analyze what I'm doing. Okay, look at this coin, app one shot. It has $962, right? But look how far the average price is from the current price of this coin. It's very far. It is far by $2. This coin can struggle, like seriously, no matter its volume, to move $2. And so if I had set my margin calls very well, like seriously, very well, my average price would be closer to my current price and I would be in profit. Let me even pause it. I don't want it. Let me pause it back. So what I'm trying to say is basically and purely is to learn to understand that Royalq is purely mathematics. And before you enter any trade, you need to calculate. Okay. There's something you have just explained about pausing a trade. Okay. Kind of repeat the topic again and again until you understand. I will. Don't worry. Now, when you use the Martingale strategy, I'm sorry for those that are hearing me with a low tone. I'm sorry. I will not push against more than this. Just accept me the way I'm speaking. Okay, when you use the Martingale strategy to handle your trade, you are understanding that crypto market is not yours. You are entering your mind to understand the principle, this principle. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to analyze the market, your money. You're understanding this principle. And it is easier to teach the people that are joining your business. Those that are ready to make good money from crypto, right? Okay. If the Bitcoin is at $10 and I invest in $10, I get one Bitcoin. Meaning the people who are using straight one shot, you are missing out big time. If you don't have the Martingale story, now someone saying, Julius, you knew this for time, you have not been teaching. I'm also learning, like you. Now, when the Bitcoin goes at $5, you now want to invest in $20, right? And when you invest in $20, now you're getting 4 Bitcoins. When the Bitcoin gets at 2.5, you now want to invest in $30 so that you get 8 Bitcoins. Is that good? That's why the business is. Why? Because you'll have 13 Bitcoins. You'll have invested in $60. But this is where Royalq differentiates from all either manual trading, all either holding, because it will create the average price. Now, the more you buy when this coin is cheap, is more the average price moves closer to the current price. And a simple rise up in the market, you can be able to get out of this trade. If you have understood this, give me a thumbs up, because now you will leave trading with excitement and trade with the mathematics. You will now say, I want to use $100 for this coin I want to trade. And since I want to use $100 for this coin, okay, let me share my screen. For example, I will not fight my USDT. Like you are looking at my floating loss. It is minimal, ladies and gentlemen. Wi-Fi may not be doing well, but you see, when there is a simple rise in the market, like you are seeing, the average price is moving closer to the current price. Yes, the coin, but when this coin starts doing well at the moment, this will be boom, profit, boom, profit. And I don't have any expertise. I'm fresh new in the business, maybe. I just need to come on quantitative here, right? Wow. WRX. It was at the bottom yesterday. I didn't buy it. It has now done 4. It's now 4%. Wow. Someone who took 2%, 3%, they're out of this coin. Is that beautiful? Yes, of course. Do these people need to be an expert in trading? No, I saw it yesterday. I didn't trade it. I traded what I could because I'm managing my capital, and I'm not trading with just excitement. Okay, GRT was yesterday. GRT, by the way, did well. This coin of GRT yesterday. This coin of yesterday, GRT, did very, very well. And today I see it's at -5. So I'll not join it now because it has just dropped. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I don't want to push longer than this. Let me answer one question here. And I wish you a nice day, right? Okay, yes, Kihara.
Hello, my leader. And first of all, wishing you a very quick recovery. You know how much you have a passion for this. So when you're down, you definitely don't feel very comfortable about it. I want to make an observation. This is something we had discussed with you sometime, but just for clarity. And this is about the posing of the trades. We had sat with my team and we had thought if you pose a trade and you let it keep running, you can shift that investment to another trade and also start it and pause it. But then later we discovered that once that trade that you had paused picks up, and now it is in profits. Remember, it will still be gray, but now it is in profits. So now what happened is for you to start it, you needed to put back the money that you had used as an investment to another coin back to this coin. Unfortunately, we had not thought about what units to use, because we had thought if you pause, let's say you had invested $200 in a coin and you paused it, and then it has gone to even positive 17, like one of mine did, then when you are transferring, putting back the money, you only need to use the $200. But then when we did that, we got an abnormal operation. So we discovered we needed now to put back to the quantity, not the amount, but the quantity that was in that trade as of that time. So we discovered the quantity now was not going to take the 200. It was going to take more than 200 because the price has gone up. So the thing we were hoping to gain could not work, because now we don't have the money. It is blue, yes, but then we need to use more money to get the units that is required for that particular coin. Now, me and my very good friends who are experimenting this have discovered we don't even have enough money now to cover for the ones that we had started, and we paused. They are now in serious floating losses, but it's good, as you're saying, we are learning. So I have come to discover what you said yesterday about pausing when it is positive. When I talked to you, you told me, where do we need to shift the money? And so that got me wondering, that why do we have this pausing function? Because if you pause and it is in a negative, like sometimes you find that it has gone way too low, so you pause and you think it's easier to move that amount from that coin to a different coin. But when you come back, you'll need to put back the coin. Especially if it grows, you need to put even more to cover for the amount, the quantity unit of that coin. But again, now we'll be left with only one option. We'll have to look for money from elsewhere, and we return that money to these coins when they are in floating losses, so that at least use less amount than what we had initially started the trading with. Then probably we can do the manual replenishment and try to bring them back up a little bit. So I just wanted a small clarification. Is there a profitable way of using the pause function? Yes, my leader.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, I'll go back to my topic of yesterday, focusing on what you can never control. I want you to imagine that you have paused the 5 coins, right? And all these coins pump up. And you had removed the money and you had taken it somewhere else.
I'm in that situation, my leader.
And because you are doing that, you can't survive. You'll lose and you'll pay fuel fee. Do you know what? You'll pay fuel fee if you sell that coin in profit. Yet you didn't earn anything.
Yes, I saw that.
You pay fuel fee, you lose, you lose. So first and foremost, like I said from the start, the benefit of pausing, okay, is to, okay, this coin is doing poorly at the moment, right? If this coin pumps back in profit, I don't want to take 2% that I had said. I want to maximize it as long as it's going up. That's the cause. The cause is not to take away the money, according to me, right? The cause is to say, okay, my app is at negative, I don't know. Okay. So if this coin pumps, all right, because now it's like I've given up on it, especially if I had not used the dollar cost averaging method, because now I no longer pause coins, because I pause the app because, you know, every day I usually spend some hours in my business, all right? And because no one taught me Royalq, I taught this myself. I usually come to my application and think, right? What do I need to do, all right? Okay? To to keep this business as simple as possible. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I just ask myself, what can I do to keep this business as simple as? That's why I'm still running a suggestion in Royalq, telling them, look, we want you to reduce on the take profit up to around 0.5. So that this coin can rise up to 0.5 and I can still take off some profit, depending on the capital that I've invested. So every day, so I sat down yesterday, but what, and I said, yes, it is true. People want to trade by themselves. But Royalq has the Martingale strategy and the quantitative strategy, which is purely mathematics. And that's why I sat down and I said, okay, now, starting today, I'm teaching something different. I'm teaching people to learn to set their applications mathematically, depending on the money that they have, right? And so you now change your focus. You focus now on finding good capital, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. You guys who are here, this coin is doing 0.36, all right? You know, the time you decide to work is the time you think out of the box. Yesterday, I sat down and I wrote, what is 10,000 of 0.36? It is $3,600 in profit. Now, me, when I see this, right, I say, okay, in my second year in Royalq, right, all right now, I've already written, by the way, my plan of making sure I can have a certain amount of capital so that in times like now, right, I can sell this coin and get myself close to $3,000 or $5,000 in profit. So I want you to think about what is 0.61 if I have $10,000 capital. 0.61. It is $6,100 profit.
Sure.
And there is no business in my country where you put 36 million. This is 21 million Ugandan shillings in micros of seconds. Are you getting what I'm trying to explain?
Yes, I am.
And so, instead of me trying to use little capital, right, to make huge profit, which is impossible in real sense, you understand what I'm saying? I will start trading using the little I have, right?
Yeah.
And as I'm working hard to develop my capital to reach my main goal and I retire. Are you getting the picture of what I'm saying?
Yes, I am.
So you know, the reason why most of us are struggling with our trades is because we have little capital and we want too much from the market. Are you understanding? That's why people are going to, oh, I heard about this guy. When you pay, he gives you good signals that will do well at the market. La, 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 la. There is this mindset of people joining crypto and calling it a gambling business. You know?
Yeah.
And because most of us think crypto is a gambling business where you join today and tomorrow you're a multi-millionaire. We treat it like a gambling business, and it has basically paid us like gambling. And people who understand we don't have information are taking advantage.
Yeah.
So I would advise you, okay, please don't move the money. Because if you want to use the pause strategy, I know it, but I don't teach it. If you want to use the pause strategy, right, listen to me very well. You must be sharp enough. You are borrowing. That's why you want to use pause, you need to know nomics, you need to know trading view. When am I joining this trade? When am I leaving this trade? When am I returning to that trade? You understand what I'm saying? When am I leaving this trade? When am I coming back? You understand?
Yep.
This coin, because you need to return when this coin is going down. You don't need to return the money when this coin is going up, right? So you need to know, where are you putting your money? Are you putting on a winning trade? You understand what I'm saying? You are moving money from a trade that's not doing well, taking it to a must-win trade.
And in time for you to bring it back before
then
it
you
goes
come back and return to this coin because you know now it's not doing well, which is generally, you are like a dog chasing its own rat. Its own tail. You know, you are like a dog chasing its own tail. You know, you are like the other video I placed on the other mentor, people who are trying to climb up, come down, climb up. You are remaining in the same position for a very long period of time. Why? Because you are focusing on what you can never control.
Very true.
You think this coin will not do well, this one will do well. By the time you check this one has done well. Now you want to turn this side. You are like, which one now? By the time this one is doing well, you are just in the same position. I don't know where you understand. I'm not trying to attack, but I don't know where you understand. Okay.
I do, because right now with my team, we are now suffering. We initiated so many trades hoping to work with that, but now you see they are all in floating losses, and we don't even have enough money to manually. So we are going to handle one after the other, or we just get money elsewhere and pump it up.
Yeah, but this is what I could do. Okay. If I don't have money, I sell manually. I get out of that trade and I start afresh.
But still floating losses.
Yeah, I can sell, but I can sell my
screen looks very funny. If I share my screen, you even laugh at me. It looks very funny now.
Now let me tell you, if you have been watching yesterday, but one, I sold all my floating losses. Me, this is what I focus on. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm not in my Binance. But what I did, I came to my Royalq, I think 2 days ago, and I said, now, what is my capital that I'm remaining in my Binance? And I said, it's 1,000. That's the capital I have, right? Okay, what is my goal? My goal is to build this $1,000 to $10,000, right? What have I been doing wrong? One thing, I've not been understanding the mathematics of Royalq. So now I know what to do. Okay. What will I do now? This is 0.5. Okay. I'm having some time. You excuse me. Let me take off that profit. Then I come back. So I realized that I was not doing things in the right way. Okay. And since I was not doing things the right way, now I know what to do. I listen what I'm saying. Now I know what to do. So I'm gonna remain with my $1,000, and now I will be able to trade right. And like you see, since I started this move, you say I don't have any serious floating loss, but the question is, the market's not doing well.
Yeah.
I'm not having serious floating loss. Even these coins haven't touched. You see, the buys that are being done by the robot are managing my floating loss for me. You see, when we started, this coin was at I think 140 something. Now it's at 1422. It's rising, and the average price is getting closer to the current price, and this coin will get into profit.
Yeah.
Because now I know what I'm doing. So if you learn, okay, you now get a better approach to your business. Instead of you getting stuck to it, all what you do, you go and focus on marketing, make profits there, return the money into your trades. Because the beauty is now, the people you are bringing in the business, you will teach them the right approach.
Yeah.
I usually tell my friends, you know, the reason why I stay longer in the business is that as I stay longer in the business, I understand the right approach to the business. I may not make too much profit when I'm starting a certain business, But when I stay long in that business, I understand its ups and downs, and I have the right approach to make too much money from that business. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, because of this mindset, trust me, in my second year in Royalq, we shall be making too much profit from our trades because we now know what to do. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have learned it the hard way, but now you will be able to, you now have a stable understanding and you can still bring in good people in the business. What you don't need to focus on is this. If there are people who have joined your business previously and they're saying, oh, me, I'm tired, oh, me, that's their mindset. So please don't beg them, tell them, my brother, it's okay. You can still move on with other. You go like, because so many people give me reasons, but I don't buy into their reasons. This is why. When you started, you were alone. You didn't know these people when you started the business. So what you're gonna do is to go back and say, all right, the people have not known about cryptocurrency, all right?
Yeah.
The people have not known about Royalq. That's going to be my focus. So you write your list again and start building afresh like I'm doing. And you focus on telling new people about business as others still keep on complaining because you have nothing you can do. They are focusing on something they can never control. So now these ones that are coming in, they have a new mindset, all right? You are teaching them the right approach to the business. And as long as you run your numbers right, you'll make huge money.
That's very true. The other thing I was wondering, this percentage change, the way it changes and the way it arranges itself, is it a question of a daily event? Like when you go to general, the coin that is at the bottom now will not be the coin that's so is this something that you have to keep watching every day to know which one is at bottom today and which one will be at the bottom tomorrow?
You don't need to keep watching. This is simple. You don't need to be a watchman in this market.
You said sometimes you find one that was at the top.
For example,
yesterday.
now.
Yeah.
This is Algo. Algo was on the top yesterday. Am I right?
I didn't check
Algo
yesterday.
at the top. Now it's at the bottom. You just need to look basically. It is not something Royalq every day. Wow. Now you see this coin is at the bottom. IOTA is at the bottom, all right? Okay, it is still at the bottom. When you buy any coin at the bottom, all right, once it rises, maybe if you see this coin was at -6 when I joined, if I didn't sell, it has so far given 1% in profit.
Yes.
So it depends on your greed, how much profit you want to take from any trade. So you basically don't need to monitor. But basically, when you buy at the bottom and be able to trade your settings in the Martingale strategy way, it will work out for you. As long as you calculate on how much you want to invest and set the margin calls right.
All right.
I hope it's okay with you. All right.
Yes.
I want to answer one question, right? And okay, after this question, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go. And those looking for me in my inbox, I might be say, I'm sorry, I will not be available. Need to take off some rest so that I could be able to serve you when I'm okay. All right. Okay, let me go to Grace.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for giving all, for doing that. May God strengthen you always. You're always down. You're with us, up, you're with us. May God strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
My question is this. Do you open margin calls when the market is going up? You are in floating loss, yes. So when the coin is in green, is going up, is that the time to open? Is it a good time to open margin calls, or when it's going down? That's one of my questions. That's one of the.
Let us get back to the basic. Let us get back to the basic simple. Why do we have the margin calls? The margin calls are important because we want to use the dollar cost averaging method or the ability to invest in more money when this coin is going down so that we can get it at a cheaper price, all right?
Okay.
So it means the Martingale strategy works so well if the market is going
down.
down.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. The other question is this: in pausing, you pause it. I'm not pausing in order to take money. No, we were taught how to save, to go and put it, to save it, to earn, whether in Binance or in Wobi, right? There's a savings and there's taking. I'm talking about savings now. In Wobi, I don't understand it. There are two. When you go to earning, there's feature, there's prudent, and under that prudent, I don't understand.
Okay, let's go. I'm in my hobby, right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just beg we only answer this question. And, you let me go. Okay. Now you see what I know about hobby. There is Anne.
Yes. Click on Anne.
When you click on Anne, so I'm there. Especially if you have coins that are into too much floating loss,
Yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is the APY.
Okay.
So you can be able to have these coins, right?
Yes. Under prudent.
No, this is also and this is just percentage. What you need to do, let me say TRX. When you tap on this coin and you want to take it or prudent it as they are saying, what you need to focus is the terms and the conditions they provide, right?
Okay.
That's where your focus will be.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, like when you click on
focus.
Go, click on go. That's when I have.
I click on go.
Yes.
Okay, let me get back. I just have the app, but I don't use it. So let me use you who's using it. So I click on go. Okay.
Look at the go under prudent there. Uh-huh.
Now, what you need to look at, I think, you see, it has the expiry date. You see this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
you enter trade and focus on their terms and conditions. Okay. Yeah, because they're giving you with the expiry dates. So you look at the expiry date, whether you will survive the time they're giving you. You understand? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand, sir.
You don't understand?
Yes, sir. There's expiring
Maybe I
date.
want to trade. Maybe I want to invest in Ethereum.
Yes.
If you from well,
This one is different. Our country is different. It's not there.
okay, your country is not there. Now there are things I can't control. Like if your country doesn't do this, there are things that are above our control. Okay, maybe I want to trade. You see here there is Prime. Okay, let me tap you on more. Here there is Prime and 14 days. TDT 14 days. TDT. Number 14. So you need to subscribe depository codes. They are showing, I think, different people are doing this. Let me see. Let me try it because I don't use hobby personally. I just have the okay.
Like under the prudent, there's no restriction there. You don't have is auto is like savings, but it's like savings because there's auto transfer and the rest of it. And you select that's under prudent, but
available in the exchange will be transferred to a fixed. This is flexible.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this is flexible. it means you can be able to disable.
Take any time. Yes.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay. Now I think they have one that is fixed. But here there is even a question.
No, that's not. That is the savings amount. It's not the question. The fix is the features, but under prudent is flexible, and they give you number of days.
Yeah, so you can do that.
Okay.
You can do that, and they're even explaining it down here.
Yeah, I read it, but I didn't get.
What is now confusing you? Because I see, according to what you are telling me, if you are using flexible, you can be able to do the number of days they're telling you.
Yeah.
What is now confusing you?
It has been, if on that go, they are talking of basic. They're talking
the words
of basic.
don't matter. The words that they are using don't matter. They may not be the same like Binance. What matters are the terms and conditions they are talking about.
Okay.
The words may not be the same. Binance may be talking about a different word. This may be talking about a different word. All right. Because they are different exchanges, different projects. All right.
Okay.
What matters when you click on that coin, what are the terms and the conditions? All right.
Okay, sir.
If they are saying 5 days, then you'll earn for 5 days, the percentage they're giving you. So it is the terms and the conditions that they are talking about that matter. What matters are not the words.
Yes, sir.
What I mean, what matters are not the titles they are giving their project. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what matters, what are the terms and the conditions for you to earn that money that they are talking about?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Understand.
Okay, hope now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. God bless you. All right. Okay, I may not be able to chat so much on the groups like for the 2 days, but I just thank you for your prayers. Let us meet again on our next Zoom call in the evening. I'm sorry for the new people. I may not be able to do your Zoom call that I do 30 minutes after the main Zoom for these days, but I believe I'll be back soon and keep running the boat.